This Minecraft Bedrock resource pack allows you to customize your packs like none other, even adding the screaming goat meme. So let's take a look at one of the most amazing packs that you can get. And it has an option to have over 200 different resources. Oh wow, that goat is really close. So without further ado, let's hop into it. So first up, one of the ones I have installed is the screaming goat meme. Yeah, there we go. There's another one. So, there's a lot of fun things that you can do with these goats. That is one of the packs you can install. However, there's even more, such as having the Technoblade Pig, which is super cool. You can have this as an option in your pack as well. So, some of you may be wondering what this pack is, and this is called Bedrock Tweaks. And this will allow you to customize how you play your Bedrock worlds. This works for any Bedrock edition you have, whether it's Pocket, PC, console, things like that. And the way to access this is to go to bedrocktweaks.com, and it will bring up this page with a bunch of different options for all the things, which I'll kind of go over briefly at the end, but I'm going to showcase a few of these options and what they can do for you. So first up, as you look into the sky, you can see we have a 3D sun, and we have a 3D moon as well. So as we come over here, there's a few different options. So this first one is the Elytra. So you can actually get different flavors of Elytra that will all have different colors if I wasn't wearing a cape, unfortunately. But you can get lots of different flavors of Elytra. And yes, I did say flavors. Now we also have the outline for waxed copper blocks being different from the regular copper blocks, so you know which one's waxed and which ones aren't. Same with all the infested stone. Now we also have the 3D mace, which is really cool. Just adds a little bit more depth and immersion to the mace, because it's kind of weird that it's a flat texture. So it looks better this way. And last up we have the accurate spyglass. And I added a little bit of a fun one to this as well. If you zoom in, it adds the Sus song, or the song from Earthbound, whatever it is. And normally it adds the what meme template. I'll probably show a picture of it. I just don't really want to turn off RTX. I'm just that way, okay? Another thing they add is accurate scaffolding. As you can see, it's a little bit more metallic and a little bit different. Same with the logs. You can make them round and circular, and you can add different variations to a lot of the different colored blocks. You can do it for grass, stone, gravel, and even mushrooms. But we can make it a little more sus with suspicious gravel and suspicious sand. So this is a very fun way to make this a little more interesting. So we even have colored enchanted particles rather than having just the plain white ones. So another thing you can add is slime on the side of pistons, so you know what kind of piston it is, and it will also change the color depending on the slime's over there. So you can make it the same as the slime. It also has cooler sunflowers. You can make them 3D and a little bit bigger. And another huge one is the invisible item frames. As we come back over here, you can see that I have invisible item frames holding all of these in. And unfortunately, there's only the option to either have this on or have it off. So if you want to know where your hidden item frames are all over the world, you'll have to just find them, I guess, or turn off the pack. But if you know where they're at, they're not too big of a deal. And it's a cool thing. You can add a little bit more decoration to all of your worlds. Now, actually, the next one is right here. I'm sure you could barely notice it, but it's ashless campfires. And it just makes it so they're easier to build with and look really cool with a little bit of RTX, a little bit of that lighting. And now, next up, if you were to guess what these blocks are, you'd probably say concrete. However, these is the clean wool. You can just make it a little bit flatter. Another thing you can add is all the glass for the doors and trapdoors to see through them. And as I mentioned, these are all toggleable, so you don't have to pick any of the ones that you don't want. You can pick and choose exactly what you want, and don't use what you don't want. It's a super cool system that they have on the website, which we'll be getting to in just a second. However, next up we have the ores. So this makes it so all the ores in the game look the same as the diamond ore, and this is actually the ancient debris, which is pretty interesting to have it that way. Now, the next one is finished crops. They'll have a glowing texture when they're all finished. So this next one is a little bit interesting, but you can change the color of your hearts, and you can change the color of your food bar. And I obviously had to put them as pufferfish because who wouldn't want a face like that on their hunger all the time? And another thing, as you've probably seen throughout the video, I have the new crosshair as well, so you'll be able to change that to whatever you want. So now we have some tiny friends all over the place. But this also makes it so your experience points will change color. if that's an option that you want, which is kind of fun. And another thing this adds is a lot easier to see wither hearts, so they will be a little bit easier to see while you're taking wither damage. So this has just been a few of the things that I've found interesting. However, there is so many more options that you can use with Bedrock tweaks. So let's hop over to the website and check a few more of them out. So all you have to do to get here is type in bedrocktweaks.net and it'll pull you up to this page. So this is an amazing website, has tons of different features, and it's very simple to use. So if you want any of these in your world, all you have to do is click on them and it will add it to the list over here. So you can click pretty much whatever you want and it will make a whole pack dedicated to this. So let's just say I click all of these and you can go down and pick whatever you want. So there is a lot of different categories to change between all these things. You can have more zombie types, you can have terrain changes, variation changes, which is like variated natural blocks and things like that. You can have peace and quiet, make things quieter in your world. You can have some utility, which is some of the borders that you can see, and just kind of helpful things in general. You have unobtrusive, which makes it a little bit easier to see, lots of different blocks and different things like that. You can change the GUI just a little bit to add some helpful things. There's the rainbow experience bar and the wither hearts right there. You can also get the trading helper, which makes all locked trades visible and allows you to see the locked item names and enchantments. I totally just read that. Same with the crosshairs. You can change all the crosshairs here. Hearts, hunger bars, menu panoramas, things like that. However, if you like the old things of Minecraft, you can also change the textures to match some of these old things as well. You can have a lot of fun. This is probably one of my favorite sections because you can get smiley axolotls, things like that. There's the sus... Here is the sus sand and gravel, and as we scroll down, you can get the screaming goats meme and the what with the spyglass and song sanctuary from Earthbound, which is pretty cool. This is pretty funny. You can also change your elytra as well, and you can have parody things for Minecraft Dungeons or Java or really whatever you want. The Super Smash Bros. Enderman, that would be pretty funny as well. And last but not least, fixes inconsistency to make the textures a little bit easier to use. So overall, this pack is amazing. If you want to download this, as I said earlier, all you have to click on is the things that you want, and it will add it to this list over here, so you can scroll through it and find whatever you want. You can change the pack name. We'll just call it Bedrock Tweaks. All you have to do is click download and just drop it into whatever file, and last but not least, open it up. Now all you have to do is go into your world, click on the little pencil, go to resource packs, click on my packs, and it should be the top one. All you have to do is hit activate and make sure it's on top. I know that's helped me a little bit. Click play, and you get the cool XP bar if you put that on there for the main hub. If you see a bunch of all this stuff right here, don't worry about it. It should be fine. And there you go. You have all the resource packs that you want. Over 200 options. It's crazy that you're able to customize your Minecraft world to this degree. And obviously, I'll have a link to Bedrock Tweaks in the description below, and I will have a link to the RTX shader as well. However, if you want to see some more resource packs, hey, click on one of these videos right here. Thanks for watching. Bye.